Hello everyone, and my name is Kelly, and thank you so much for joining me today. So today I'm going to show you how you can make your very own enchanted forest diorama. So have any of you ever made a diorama before, maybe in school for a project or something? Okay, so a diorama, it is an art project where you can make an environment or a setting of some sort and be able to have parts of it be two-dimensional and parts of it maybe three-dimensional where it looks like it's popping out at you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what materials you may want to get out. Now, of course, there may be other things that you're like, oh, this would work really great. And I encourage you to think about things that you have at home. So these are the items I was able to pull together. So first of all, you need a shoebox, and I would suggest getting the type of shoebox that has the top that stays on. That makes it a little easier, okay? You also will need a ruler, a pair of scissors, some markers. A pencil will be really helpful for part of it. Some tape, or you could use some glue. Some paper, so I just have some, it's kind of like cardstock, but you could use construction paper or whatever you have available. And then I also have some of these fun little paper pieces that often we use for parties that I'm going to use as well, okay? So we're going to move on, and I'm going to show you a couple steps for my enchanted forest. All right, so now I'm going to demonstrate for you what you can do for a background. So I just have black paper here, and what I am doing is I'm using a white marker. It's kind of a fine point marker, and I'm just drawing some stars on this and coloring them in. Like that, so that we have a background, black background with some stars. You might decide to use a blue background, which would be pretty as well for your enchanted forest. Either one works great. Okay, the next part I'm going to show you is how to do some of the trees. So for this one, you're going to need your ruler and a pencil. And what I did is I kind of measured my box to see the height of the box so that my trees would not be taller than that. So I kind of already know I can go anywhere between 10 to about 12 centimeters. So I'm going to go ahead and draw an example of a tree. I just went all the way down. And then I kind of want it to be somewhat of a skinny tree. So I make the other side, but then I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna make a little small branch coming out. And then I put my ruler back on again and continue drawing the rest of the way down. Once I have that done, then I just take my scissors and cut out my tree. Cut it out. And this next part, we could have done it prior to cutting, or you can do it after. Either one works fine. But I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to draw just some little lines going across. If you ever have noticed the white trees sometimes that you see in a forest, and when all the leaves are gone, often you'll see little lines on them. So you can do that as well. And then I have one of my finished trees. We will do several of those. So I already have some ready. So then next I'm going to show you how the different pieces are going to work together. What I think I'll do now is I'm going to show you if you cut the dimensions just right with this part, it can fit exactly into the back of your box without having to use any glue or anything. So we'll move on and I will show you what your box is going to look like. All right, so once you have everything put together, it might look something like this. Now I did add some of these pieces around my trees, which not only adds a little bit of dimension, but it helps to hold the trees up even more so. And something else that I did, I drew an animal because an enchanted forest definitely has some enchanted animals in it. So this is my fox that I'm going to include in my diorama. So I'm just going to place my fox in here, and you can just kind of lean it down, or you could tape it if you choose to, whatever works for you. So you can make as many animals as you would like for your enchanted forest. So I appreciate you joining me today, and don't forget to claim your badge on our Summer Learning Challenge. And thank you so much, and hope to see you soon.